And we're back at it again with another content cop, but the question is, who's it on? Wait until the end of the intro to find out.
What we do here is go back.
Hello everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Content Cop. And today, we got a special episode. It's not on one person, or two persons, or three persons, or four persons. It's on multiple people. And you may be asking yourself, who were those people in the intro? Who were, well, besides Pokimane and Myth, I forgot the relationship name. But anyway, who were those people in the intro? People from my, well, the first one was from my school, but the second one is just on my Instagram feed and will be in my school next year. There will be there will be a lot more information throughout this video, but I felt as if that was a very, proves how good and psyched I am to do this video. So what drove me to do this was, I was just scrolling around my Instagram feed, just saw some questionable stuff, and it was just from a few specific people, and these 3-4 specific people, actually 5-6 specific people, I'm going to nail to the ground. No, I will not be doing Peter Kicky or all those high popular people. This is just going to be based, actually no, it could be. It's going to be based on Instagram and its toxicity in a whole. My page will also be included in this because I think my page is as bad as the others, because it's... to start things off though, we're going to go from page to page, feed to feed, and we're going to just see how bad it is. Immediately scrolling through my Instagram feed, you'll find WWE things. Now, it's just stuff like this. Like, does really anyone care? And then you have some Avenged Sevenfold stuff. But honestly, look at this. Who cares? Who cares? Like, again, who cares? Why do you have to post this? Like, who's going to take interest to any of this? And it just keeps going on and on. However, there are certain things that we've scrolled by that people may find annoying, but I don't find annoying. Let's play this. Watch this. Well, let's play this video. Actually, you know what? Never mind, because it may have copyrighted audio. But you get the point. So, to start this next portion of the video, I'm going to start labeling certain Instagrammers. The first person we're going to start with is your favorite Blasign. I don't care if that's how you pronounce it or not, because I genuinely don't really care. But I'm still going to censor the face because... And I'm not going to show the username because... Just because I say your favorite Blasign, and again, I don't care if it's pronounced correctly, you probably won't be able to find the Instagram page. But looking at it, you get such a glimpse of what really 2018 and just this generation is like. It's really disappointing how atrocious, cancerous this generation is. You go from 2010 to 2015. I feel like those were good years. I mean, I was little between those 5 years. I mean, I still kind of am little, but I'm older. However, within those 5 years, I can still distinctly remember almost everything within that. Those were a good 5 years. Now, then we go from 2015 to present date. Everything has just dropped. Like, everyone's state of mind is just gone, and the grammar Oh my. I mean, grammar has never really stuck with people, but I'm gonna just show you this one video.
What is that doing with my phone?
Repeat that clip.
What is that doing with my phone?
Just why? Why must you make a fool out of yourself? Grammar. What is y'all doing with my phone now? You could just say, well, it's just grammar. It doesn't matter. But it reflects who you are as a human being. When you constantly use, I mean, you're free, it's freedom of speech. You can do whatever you want. It's a free country, and I'm not gonna try deflecting your rights. But really? You're making a fool out of yourself. And you don't really even notice, and if you do, it's annoying to others. What you do around the school with your friends is annoying to others. I'm gonna give this example, and I'm not gonna say your name, but when we were when we were in the orientation for high school, the last week of August, or maybe the first week of September, I don't really remember. We were in our orientation room, and your line was walking by, and you opened the door and stuck the middle finger, both of your middle fingers up at my friend, and said some rude comments for about a few seconds until your line just moved on and you went along. But you see, you disturbed class flow, which there wasn't really a class, but if there was, you'd be disrupting the class flow, you'd be disrupting everything, in fact, and you'd get yourself in trouble. And in fact, if there was a teacher in that classroom, which there was a few minutes prior, you would have definitely got in trouble. Why, though? For what reason? Now, back to what I was trying to say before, this slang. Everyone is entitled to speak however they want. Again, it's a free country. But when you're putting words that don't go with each other, such as what is y'all doing with my phone, y'all is a word. It is. I used to use it a lot. And so I used to use ain't as well, but they're not words that would be used in like formal sentences. Now, it doesn't really matter about formal. Nobody's really formal with your friend, with anything. Nobody's formal with their friends. But when your English is so off that you put a word that doesn't make sense, plus a word that's not formal, what? What is y'all doing? Now, I'm stuck on this grammar thing because, again, it reflects who you are as a human being. Nobody has proper grammar. It's normal. But nobody I know does that except your group of friends. Nobody on this earth that I've met uses this retarded slang and grammar. But again, you're entitled to do whatever you want, and I'm not going to tell you how to live your life and your lifestyle. However, tone it down. If somebody can hear you from one building to another, which is impossible, but I'm using that as a point to illustrate you're loud, and so are all your friends. Just keep it down. Nobody cares what you have to say. Well, your friends do, but nobody else cares. Nobody else cares. Really. And we're going to move on to another person, but this is just the one person. Nobody cares. Besides your friends, nobody has to hear your conversation. You don't have to yell every word. You don't have to intervene in everyone's conversations. You don't have to make a fool out of yourself. You don't have to do all these extra things to make yourself stand out. It's just unnecessary, it's absurd, and it's atrocious. It's all three of those things. And it's disgusting, it really is. Like, how bad this generation has really become. But anyway, we go on to the next person. Oh, also, before we move on, I'd like to acknowledge the fact that you uploaded child porn to your Instagram. I'm not sure if you took it down or you got flagged or Instagram just took it down, but you posted a video. It was a screen recording of one of your lives of one of your friends doing this, but exposed. You realize you're promoting child porn. Like, you realize that, right? So, let's say you try to take this video to, I don't know, our principal or our vice principal or counselor. You uploaded child porn. And I have a recording of that on my phone because I was going to do this a very long time ago. And I never got around to doing it, but I just got around to doing it. And I wanted to have little backup things in case any of you tried getting me in trouble for this. You uploaded child porn. Remember that. And you weren't having sex or anything, but if that person was over the age of 18, you're a minor. That's child porn, and if they're below the age of 18, that's still child porn. So before you go and take this to whoever you're going to take it to, remember, you uploaded child porn. You have no lead. You can try to take me to court. You uploaded child porn, that's illegal. That can really get you in jail. Like, that can get you jail time. That's child porn. And you promoted it, so I won't tell anyone about that if, you won't tell anyone about this, so. Ooh, this person really bugs me. This person is always so damn loud. Now, if anyone who's in my high school, and you had to name the loudest person besides me, but I know I went to, close the mouth, and the freshmen, I want you, if you're in my school, I want you to think of a few people in the back of your head. Who are the loudest freshmen? 5 people I want you to think of, and that shouldn't really be that hard, unless you're new, or the people who came from Kanakamak and went on to the high school. Who are 5 of the loudest kids? And that really shouldn't be that hard. It really shouldn't. It's really just like taking a knife and just cutting through a birthday cake. That's the easiest thing you could possibly do. I don't acknowledge, I don't interact with you guys enough in my videos, so I'm giving you guys a question. Enable 5 people, even if you not even in my district, in the comment section, type 5 people's names that are really loud and make you really mad, and nobody likes, or nobody in your friend circle likes. Ooh, this next person. I really want to say your names, but I can't. I want to say so much, but I'm so limited to what I can and can't say. The whole purpose of a content cop is to not expose, but to show what is worthy of criticism. Your entire friend circle is worthy of criticism, and I want to cover all of that in this video. However, I don't want to end up uploading a 10-hour video. An entire video about you can be about 10 hours anyway. It's funny, the irony. I want to show you comment sections and all that, but I really want to try keeping things anonymous. It's funny, you're two-faced, you really are. In school, you're this loud person who doesn't appear to care about anything. But on Instagram, you're always saying, "Oh, I don't care. I want to shape up this year. I don't want to get in trouble this year. Or this year is going to be a new me, and I want to be pretty this year." You've done none of that. Well, the last one's kind of an insult, and it doesn't. I'm not. I'm not obligated to even say anything, but you have not changed since last year. I mean, from a person who doesn't know you personally and just watches what you do in the hallway and with your friends, on the outside appears you haven't changed at all. Which, it doesn't really matter if you change or not. But when you spam people with pictures saying you've had enough, you're gonna change, you're gonna do this, you're gonna do that, and you do none of that. Well, on the inside you may have, but on the outside and what you show in the hallways, it's false. It's a false allegation you created. There's nothing really much to say, because you're two-faced. You don't upload any of the stuff you do in school on Instagram, and I think that's due to the reason as there's so much more people on Instagram than you have friends in life. Like, you have 1,000, maybe even I think more like a total combined of like 1,200 people following you on both your Instagrams, and that's a lot of people. So you'd want to portray yourself as this calm person who, doesn't care, you're chill. What you've shown within these past 2 years is you're none of that. You're loud, you're arrogant, you're belligerent, you do whatever you want, in which all those can be a good thing if used correctly, but you don't use them correctly. You utilize all the freedom you have in high school to your best advantage of being a complete idiot. Now, I'm not going to insult your smarts just because nobody's perfect, nobody's smartest at anything, and you're probably smarter than me at a lot of things. I'm not going to insult your smarts, and I think I accidentally did, but I take that back if I did, because I'm not the smartest person either. However, you have to draw the line somewhere, and that line was drawn a while ago, when you drew it yourself, in fact. And you've crossed it so many times. It's like you can cross that line a little bit. Like, a little bit. It doesn't matter, maybe like a few feet. But you went like 80 miles away from it. Like, I don't understand how you can, for the entirety of summer vacation, how you were saying you were going to be a changed person, how you want to do this, how you want to do that, but do none of that. And still are the loudest person. You are still the loudest person I know. Nobody needs to hear you from upstairs to downstairs. I have genuinely heard you from you or downstairs, and I was upstairs and I heard you. How? How does that work? And now you could say, well, it was somebody different. No, everyone has a distinct voice that you can depict from everyone else's. And I directly heard you go, hey, and then you said something, and I just kind of put on my earbuds and just walked out of the building because it was the end of the day. But I am tired. Just why? 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 Doesn't matter. You don't deserve more than 6 minutes and 30 seconds due to the reason as, besides your loudness and your hypocriteness, you're really not a bad person. Now we're gonna move on to the next person who... Oof. We're gonna see. Who's the next person?
I'll pick my
That's enough. I'm not gonna make you watch the entire thing. That's just cancerous. But if you can't tell who that is, I'm not entitled to tell you who it is because I said I'd keep anonymous. However, I will give you hints on who that is. And if you're in my school, and probably know who this is. Dances a lot, causes trouble, arrogant, egotistical. That should be enough to put together who this is, and got in trouble a lot last year. But doesn't matter. Oh, and was also involved in getting a bathroom stall door kicked down, but bathroom stall door fell on him, but it doesn't really matter. Oh man, this person. See, at one point, I really thought we started to, become better as, I wouldn't call, say, friends, I'd say peers. I don't like you. I think you're a garbage human being, and I want nothing to do with you. Quoted iDubbbz. You cause trouble. You have done weird things to me within these past few years. Not bullying-wise, but weird little questionable things. And, frankly, if I really could, I would want to mention your name, and, I mean, it's kind of obvious who you are, but I want to say so much, but again, I'm so entitled to nothing because everything I want to say just exposes you, and I get in trouble. It's just that simple. But again, I want nothing to do with you. If I see you anywhere, I'd either give you a little one of these or just keep looking down. Now, if you take this wrong, you should, because it's simple. I could say a lot, but I still have some bit of respect for you. There's things you've done, a lot of questionable things, but there's other things you've done that have made me have a decent bit of respect for you. So that's why I'm not gonna really go into detail, but I want nothing to do with you. If you see me in the hallway, don't talk to me. Alright? Well, I don't even know if you're even in my school. I haven't seen you. Fact of the matter is, I want nothing to do with you. Don't talk to me ever again. But if you need to contact me for this video specifically, I'll excuse that. You can text me on Instagram, which is it's in my channel art. I want to include the last person in here, but there's just scum to me that I don't want to really see their face and put them in this video. So we're just gonna say you're scum, you're a disgrace, and I hope you hope I can't even say anything nice, but you're a disgrace. I can just say that. But if you guys enjoyed this video, smack the like button, and if you want to see more content cops from me, hit that subscribe button and click that bell for notifications. That's it, and I will see you guys later. Go games. I don't need a dime, bitch, I'm still a high roller.